When war drums echoed after India's ill-planned aggression post-Pahalgam, who stood by Pakistan and who stood with India? The world responded. Pakistan gained allies, India lost face. From May 6 to May 12, 2025, India launched a reckless military move after the Pahalgam incident, but what followed was a clear and powerful response from Pakistan. In just a few days, Pakistan not only defended itself but delivered a strong message. 5 Indian fighter jets were shot down. 3 of them were Rafales, the jets India had proudly showcased. Even the S-400 missile system worth $1.5 billion failed to protect them. It was a big blow to India's claims of military dominance. Pakistan's air defense also intercepted 77 Indian drones supplied by Israel, proving that Pakistan had both the technology and tactics to win in the sky. And here's the twist. While India expected support, it found itself standing alone. On the other hand, Pakistan received strong diplomatic backing, showing who the world trusted in that movement. This was more than a military success. It was a major diplomatic win for Pakistan and a movement of isolation and embarrassment for India. In a striking contrast, while India found itself diplomatically isolated, except for its genocidal cousin Israel expected support, Pakistan witnessed unprecedented global solidarity. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, accompanied by Field Marshal Asim Munir and other senior federal ministers and officials, embarked on a critical diplomatic journey to Turkey, Azerbaijan and Iran, solidifying already strong partnerships. In Turkey, President Erdogan openly embraced Pakistan, not just symbolically but substantially. Turkey openly supported Pakistan's sovereignty and territorial integrity in the conflict. The two leaders announced expanding bilateral trade targets, potentially exceeding $5 billion by 2026, deepening economic ties. In Azerbaijan, President Ilham Aliyev welcomed Pakistani leadership warmly. In high-level meetings, decisions to invest a hefty $2 billion in Pakistani infrastructure and defense sectors underscores a robust strategic alliance. Iran too warmly hosted Pakistan's delegation, pledging to enhance trade relations to $10 billion. People in Turkey, Azerbaijan and Iran celebrated Pakistan's victory. Many even waved Pakistani flags on the streets. These strong ties didn't come overnight. They are built on mutual support. Pakistan stood by Turkey during its earthquake crisis, with leaders visiting affected areas. Pakistan also backed Azerbaijan in its 2021 war with Armenia and supported Iran after Israeli attacks last year. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif even defended Iran's right to peaceful nuclear program. These actions have created a new wave of regional unity, centered around Islamabad. Meanwhile, India's global lobbying failed. Despite heavy spending, countries like the USA and UK stayed neutral. The OIC condemned India's false claims and even Russia kept its distance. China clearly rejected India's actions, quietly siding with Pakistan. Faced with this diplomatic setback, how did India respond? India announced boycotts of Turkish, Azerbaijani and Iranian products, but trade data tells a different story. These countries remain largely unaffected. In reality, the move risks harming Indian businessmen more than anyone else, highlighting a reactive and short-sighted strategy. Meanwhile, Pakistan's diplomatic success translated into real economic progress. The IMF released a timely installment during the conflict. Azerbaijan and Iran committed new investments, and Pakistan's IT exports rose to $5 billion, clear indicators of international confidence in Pakistan's stability. Pakistan's foreign policy has gained strength, deepening ties with Turkey, Azerbaijan, Iran, China, and the Gulf states. These developments position Pakistan as a key player in promoting regional stability and economic cooperation, standing in sharp contrast to India's increasingly isolated and confrontational approach. In short, India's ill-conceived aggression against Pakistan backfired spectacularly, not only militarily but diplomatically and economically. The world has seen through India's belligerent tactics. Pakistan stands affirmed, confident and respected, expanding its diplomatic and economic horizons. And India, left isolated, discredited and desperately searching for face-saving measures in a rapidly changing geopolitical reality. This conflict wasn't merely a battlefield defeat for India, it was a comprehensive strategic disaster, exposing India's diplomatic isolation and reaffirming Pakistan's growing regional influence and international standing. This is Amara Farad Baloch, and you're watching Nexus Bulletin.